Hi, I'm Linda from paperboutiquewithlinda.com, and thanks to my sweet Petunia, I am doing a review of her Misti stamping tool. Misti stands for the most incredible stamp tool invented, and this really is an incredible tool. I received this tool a few weeks ago from Ileana, and I love it. This tool is going to make my stamping so much easier and precise. This particular Misti is the original sized one, and it sells for $60 and can be ordered directly from my sweet Petunia. Now I know $60 is an investment, but I promise you this tool, if you're a stamper, you're going to want to use it every day. It comes with a foam pad that I'll show you in a moment, 2 magnets, and a sample of grid paper. You can also pre-order her new 12 by 12 memory Misti for $100. And there's also a mini Misti that you can order for $45. I just want to mention that Ileana recommends that you use Novus 1 plastic polish to clean your Misti. You can also order the cleaner directly from my sweet Petunia. Well, I want to show you how to use this wonderful product. I have a lot of acrylic stamps. Here's an entire box of acrylic stamps, and these are from Anna Griffin, and they're very challenging to stamp because they have very fine script and a solid background. Let me bring out another one. I'm not going to show you all of these. I'm just going to stamp a couple. Look at how intricate these are. Well, let me show you how easy it is to stamp them with this particular tool. First, I'm just going to put a piece of paper in the corner here, and I'm hoping that you can see that. These magnets are so strong that you want to keep them separated, because if you get them together, it's really hard to pry them apart. So the fun thing about this particular tool is you can line it up anywhere on this card. I'm just going to line a stamp up here so that, I want to make sure I have the right side down. Sometimes they're really hard to tell. And I'm just going to just show you this for demonstration, but you can line it up anywhere, and you pull the hinged lid over and just press down on the stamp, and it sticks perfectly. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see all of this in frame, but let me zoom out just a little bit. I'll bring this in. I'm using Memento ink Sweet Plum today. I'm going to use 3 other shades in another stamp I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to do this really quickly. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put it over and stamp it. Now, normally you might take a little bit more time, but this is what typically happens. I want to zoom in here so I can show you. Look at that. And you'd go, oh great, I've ruined the stamp. I can never get it lined up again. Well, all I'm doing now is, I think I'm off camera, is inking up the stamp again. So I've got just a good coverage of ink. And then I'm going to close this and then press down. I'm going to open it. Look at that. That is perfect. I mean, that's perfect coverage. You can see right here there's little white lines, which is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to remove this and put another card in. Normally you wouldn't waste paper like this, but I just want to show you so you can see each image. I'm removing that stamp, and then I want to show you one that is so intricate. I'm just going to put it in the middle. I'm going to waste even more paper. This stamp is so intricate. You could position it anywhere. Once again, the same thing. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to go ahead and ink this. I love, and all of these stamps I purchased from a collection of Anna Griffin's from HSN. I'm just inking this. I'm not sure I'm in camera, so I apologize if I'm off. I'm just doing a good job inking this. And now I'm going to close it again, and then just really, I got a little sloppy there, but I'm going to just close it again. Look at that. This is so perfect. I want to make sure you get a really good zoomed in. I'm a little off camera there. There you go. This is absolutely perfect, and this is the first try. Well, what I'm going to do now is show you the third technique that you can use the stamping tool with. I'm going to take out this foam pad. I'll zoom back out. Take out this foam pad, because what I'm going to do now is use one of these thick stamps. And I don't have many of them. This one's from Martha Stewart. So you take out the foam pad. I'm going to put another piece of paper in. And here's the stamp we're going to use. It's just this, I don't even know what they're called. They're just a rubber cling stamp. So I would line it up here. Again, I'm going to just ink it up really quick. What I love about this stamp, Misti stamp tool, is that you can go over it, and if you make a mistake on a word stamp, you don't get it inked correctly. Look at that. Now you can see that's a little light for me. Let's make it a little bit more vibrant. Let's say you want it just a little darker. This is a Halloween stamp and I really want it to pop. So I'm off camera here inking it up, and then I'm just gonna close this. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Well, I think I'll go ahead and clean up my workspace, and then we'll get back together in just a minute, and I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful rose or vintage flower from Altenew. Now I want to show you how to use the Misti to stamp this beautiful layered vintage flower. What I did is I just stamped the bottom layer, trimmed it, and then stamped another one and cut it out and made a sticker. But I'm going to just show you how to use the Misti to stamp this. First of all, I want to let you know that I used the stamp set Vintage Flowers from Altenew. You're going to want to go to their website because it's a pretty intricate process using all of the various stamps, and they have some video tutorials to help you as well. But the most important thing I found is going to their website and printing out this stamping guide. And as you can see here, I've already gone ahead and stamped the base layer. I used Memento Lulu Lavender for the base, and I did it twice because I didn't want quite as stark a contrast. I wanted this base layer to be a little darker. And if you can see, I have the arrows. Right here are the two arrows in red that will line up over here. The blue will line up here, and the red will line up here and down here. Even though you have those dots, it's still a bit challenging, and that's why I love my Misti. So this is the first layer. I'm just gonna pick up my second layer and show you. I'm gonna bring it off camera because I want to get it a little bit lined up, and I don't think that you need to see my hair in the photo. So what I've done is I went ahead, and I think you can see I've lined up all of those points, and it looks where I've lined those tips up. And this one isn't going to be perfect by any means because I didn't take my time, but you will take your time. Then I'm going to close the lid, and then we're just going to pull this off. Make sure that I've got it all even here. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm doing this off camera. I'm inking the second layer. Okay. And I'm going to bring this in, and you're going to just get a really nice image. Lift that, look at that. And now maybe that's just a little light down at the bottom. And you may think, well, I'm going to do another layer on top. So I'm just going to ink it again and just go ahead, and you can see. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It kind of gives it a two-tone effect. Now for the third layer. I'm just going to bring this one in, and this one's a little tricky. I'm going to pull it off camera just a little bit so you can see. You're going to want to line the tip up, and I think I may be just a little off on this one, but you'll get the idea. And then when you do it at home, the great thing about the Misti is it's lined up right on top of it. And for the second layer, I used lilac posies. I forgot to mention that. So what I'm going to do is just pull it up. And for the third layer, it's going to be grape jelly. And you can use any inks that you have. These are a dye-based ink. And Altenew also sells beautiful, beautiful inks that you can purchase. I just haven't ordered any yet. So I'm going to go ahead. I've inked that up. Got a little messy. You might want to be a little bit neater. And then look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. They turn out perfect each time. Let me bring this in. And then all I did for this, like I said, is go ahead and I cut the bottom edge. I cut this piece and then just layered it. So I love using the Misti. And what you can also do with the Misti is you can just create your card here. You could do beautiful flowers and mask it with leaves. And I'll do some more projects with the Misti and actually show you a project, but I wanted you to get a feel for this absolutely most incredible stamp tool invented. A special thanks to My Sweet Petunia, and please check out her blog. I'll have links on my blog to My Sweet Petunia as well. Thanks for watching, and please visit me at www.paperboutiquewithlinda.com for more projects and ideas. Bye-bye.